As we open the OpenBridge Modeler Connect Edition, we are presented on the screen to select the proper workspace configuration that not only loads the bridge configuration, but also the necessary roadway standards or features that we need to create our bridge project. In this example, we're going to create a new file. It's going to be a 3D file. We can browse it here, the different DGM files. This is going to be a 3D imperial design. We're going to create a new one in a particular directory. And I'm going to call it 00 demo. Right, as it opens the file with the proper configuration. Now we're presented with the interface of the OpenBridge Modeler Connect Edition. Now it's all divided into different workflows. So this is the OpenBridge Modeler workflow on the home view, civil analysis and reporting. So it's grouped like that. As well, we have the advantage of OpenBridge Connect Advisor. We're going to close it. We're going to review this a little later. So as I said, this is on different workflows. So we have the OpenBridge Modeler workflow. We're going to do some drafting operations. So as you can see, it changes to drafting operations. Let's concentrate on the OpenBridge Modeler workflow. And as we're going to create a new bridge, we're going to start with the home operations. Okay, so these are groups. These little icons means that this group could be expanded or have some particular settings that you can create. These groups also, if you right click, you can hide or pin these groups to different ones, right? So let's create the environment for our bridge in which we import now first the geometry. And the geometry, it's in my case on a GPK file that I'm going to bring. And I'm going to bring all the geometry for the subsequent bridges that we're going to do. So first, for example, we're going to do the geometry for the pre-stressed girder bridge. Then I'm going to do the geometry for one of the loops that I have, and later another set of geometry for that bridge. So I'm going to import all of them in one. And that's what I have. Let's do a fit view here. And this is all the geometry for the project. So many alignments, many loops that I'm going to be doing. Now, these also come, as I do a selection set, with no features, right? So we take advantage of our features that are coming in our standards on our workspace. And I'm going to make these features geometry baseline feature. So it knows that it's geometry. So symbology will change. Right? And then it knows that it's geometry. I'm going to do that with all of them. Okay, there are many different techniques as well to select that features. I'm just doing one by one so you can see the all operations. Same, so just hover to that, select properties, and go to the features. So now I have all the alignments as features. Right? This alignment also, as you can review the properties, has a profile associated with it. So I can also review the profile characteristics of that particular file. So as I hover to this, for example, I can open a profile view and see the entire profile of that bridge. And so this is the profile that goes with this alignment. Okay, so, and remember, this is a 3D file. Other than that, what else I can do is not only import the geometry, but import the terrain that is part of a DTM file. That's it. And bring it in. And then I can attach the properties that I need. I'm going to bring it as contours. So it's a predetermined feature that when it brings that DTM, it's just going to bring all the contours needed. Right? So these are all live in the file right here. So if I can change this, I can just go to the boundary, right? Over to it and change some of the properties. Like for example, I don't want it to be existing contours, but just show me the boundary. So just the border outside that. And still have the DTM active, which is a boundary. So I'm ready to place my first gutter bridge. And this is